Oh. Wow, that is good. Hey, welcome back to another episode of Big Shticks. Today's a rainy day here in Northern California, and I just want one of those hearty meals, one of those comfort foods. And for me, I'm half Filipino, and that could represent a lot of things. It could be a machado, it could be a soup like nilaga or tinola. But today, I want what's known as crispy pork belly. We call it lechon kawali. Now, traditionally, it's fried, but today I'm going to cook it sous vide, and then I'm going to stick it in the broiler. So let's get started. Okay, first things first. Let's see here. Got a little Chinese 5-spice here, salt, and black pepper. So I'm only going to do the one side. So I'm going to hit this off with a lot of salt. A little bit more black pepper here. And then I'm going to hit this off with some 5-spice, and I'm just going to rub this in. Okay. Stick this here inside the vacuum pack bag. I'm going to vacuum pack this. Oh, here's a quick tip. Put a big metal spoon or fork in there with it, and you don't have to worry about your food floating inside the pot while it's cooking sous vide. Just for weight. Just gonna let it seal. And then I have a pot over here. It's already set to 175 degrees, and I'm gonna cook it that way for 8 hours. All right, here we go. Ready to go in the pot. Let's do this. All right, let's get her in there. Perfect. It's in the pot. It's gonna go for about 8 hours. I'm gonna go take care of some things like get my hair cut and, clean up around the house, do some of those honey-do list items, pick the kids up, and then when we come back, I should be able to finish this off and show you the finished product and enjoy me a succulent, crispy pork belly. I'll see you then, folks. Getting absolutely pelted out here in Northern California right now. What?
It's pouring. What are you doing?
Yeah, it is pouring. Enjoy your day at work, son.
Because anybody who wants to
Bye.
work hard should be able to get whatever training they need to earn their way into the middle class and to be able to have the American dream.
Well, got a few more things that we need to do. We're gonna do a little grocery shopping to make the wife some steak Diane with some prime fillets that I bought. I'm also gonna do a video with that. Got to pick up the kids from school. As you see, I just dropped off my middle-aged son to work, and then I'm gonna do some cleaning of the house, probably watch the Goonies or Lost Boys or something. I know I'm aging myself right now, but hey, on rainy days, it's what I like to do. Throw some cheetah sweats on and relax to a nice movie. Well, I'm back. I just got my hair did. I think it looks pretty good. Pork belly still rolling in the sous vide cooker. It's about 12:30. I'm gonna accomplish some tasks around the house. I love cooking sous vide because of this. I can do a whole lot of things while I know it's taken care of. It's never gonna dry out, and it's gonna turn out the way I want it. So stay tuned, folks. We're almost there, almost. a lot of scuffs and little spills and drips, because you know how kids can get. But man, through the holidays, you really don't have the time to deep clean. You just have time to sort of, you know, just do a little brush over before the next party. And made for a little bit more scrubbing than I'm accustomed to. But you know what? The most important thing is happy wife, happy life, if you know what I'm saying, fellas. Oh, that never gets old.
Listen, buddy, if you're looking for the Diet Frozen Yogurt Bar, it went out of business last summer.
Actually, I'm looking for a Batman number 14.
That's a very serious book, man.
Only 5 in existence.
4, actually.
Okay, folks, it's that time. It's actually been about 7 hours. I don't have the extra hour to play with this pork belly, so I'm going to take it out now. We'll strain it off, let it dry out, and we'll poke some holes in it. Let's do it. See what I'm saying? Nothing but noise.
No. See? I didn't know why my daddy's saying that. I want to see four. It's almost our birthday, Jonah.
All right, not too hot, looking good. Next, paper towels. We're just gonna get it dry.
Harmony.
My goodness, girl. All right, folks, it's been about 30 minutes. Now it's time to give this thing a good poking. So I got my 2 kids here, my little worker bees, Rosalie and Jonah. And we're gonna give the skin some shots, okay? I don't want you to go all the way through it. I just want you to poke little holes in it everywhere, okay?
Okay.
Go ahead. Poke, just poke. Everywhere.
This looks fun. Yeah. Kind of like Jello.
Gotta put the kids to work too. Let them enjoy cooking as well. That way they're more inclined to enjoy whatever it is that you cook. Because at least they feel like they took part in it. It feels like Jello, huh?
Yeah.
Feels kind of cool.
When you poke into it, it feels like Jello.
Don't go too deep now.
Okay. Like this?
The reason why I'm doing this is because when I stick it in the oven, it's going to allow the fats to render up and out, crisping the skin at the top.
Skin.
All right,
I
guys.
feel like Jello.
It does. All right, moving on to the next step. That's it, Jonah. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take a knife and I'm going to score the top here. And what that's going to do is make it easier for me to cut when the skin is crispy. So I'll be able to cut it off in serving size portions. All right, next step.
Next step. I wonder what's going to look like when it's done. Oh, remember the bacon one? I said, bacon with syrup. Bacon with syrup? Who even likes to eat that? Remember that?
Okay,
That's funny.
what I have here now is Patis.
What is that?
That is fermented fish sauce. Now, if you've ever used this stuff before, you know it smells pretty funky. But it is a staple in Asian cuisine. In virtually every culture in the Orient uses this stuff. So what I'm going to do, I am not getting this stuff on my hand. I'm going to use a glove. I'm just going to put a few drops here and there, and I'm going to rub it in. You don't want to get this stuff on your skin. I promise you, if you're around anybody, they're not going to want to be around you anymore. This stuff stinks. It stinks. Smell it. I'm so sorry, baby. I had to get you. All right, a little bit of salt here. We're going to put some salt on the skin side this time. Salt, that's right. All right, folks. We're going to let this air dry for another 30 minutes before I stick it into the oven. I'll see you then. Okay, I'm thinking, I don't know, 20 to 30 minutes at 400 degrees. I'll be checking it in the meantime, making sure that the skin is actually blistering. If it goes longer or it's shorter, believe me, I'll let you know. I've never made it this way before. Typically, I deep fry it. Watch out, kiddo.
No matter what the peril.
This thing is hot, and I can't wait to eat it. Probably should let this cool down a little bit, but as you can hear it, it's been sizzling, and you can tell it's super juicy. Just so you can see how juicy this thing is. It's really juicy and crispy. Now, just gonna cut this into serving size pieces. My favorite thing, Mang Tomas all-purpose sauce for lechon kawali, the bomb for me.
What is the bomb for you? I mean, what is the bomb?
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, yeah. I will definitely make it this way again. It's a lot less mess than frying it in oil because it splatters all over the place. Instead, it just crackles, and pops inside the oven, which was interesting to hear because sitting on the couch, it sounded like there was fireworks going off outside. Man, this is like beyond juicy. This is unlike what I'm accustomed to getting at a Filipino restaurant. Really porky. Very, very nice flavor to it. I'm really liking this. So, boy, you gotta give this a try. If you've got a sous vide cooker and you can get a pork belly, by all means do it. You can find skin on pork bellies at Seafood City, Island Pacific, any one of your Mexican meat markets. So, yeah. This is all the way worth it. Okay, guys, so in the interest of full disclosure, as I told you before, if it went longer than 30 minutes, I was going to let you know. So what happened is I put it in there at 400 degrees for 20 minutes. I realized real quick that the skin was not blistering to my liking. So I raised the rack up in the oven, put it on low broil, and allowed it to crisp up in 20 minutes, and it came out fantastic. Now I know in the future, I'll definitely be putting it on low broil from the very beginning. With that being said, guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you see something that you like here or you like what I'm doing. Until next time, folks, Big Shticks out. When I say cats and dogs, it's raining something fierce out here, boy. Love it.